We work, we make money. That's all we focus on because we are in these masterminds. All they talk about is money. What about us? What about our bodies? What about our minds? What about our personal selves? Because we only have one vessel. God gave us one vessel, and we're taking care of other stuff but ourselves.
Welcome back to the Mom's Wealth Club podcast. I'm on my walk right now because today's episode is a reminder that wealth is bigger than money. It's about health. It's about your confidence and your energy and becoming the woman that God would have you to be. Today's guest, Bella Marrero, tells about how she lost 55 pounds just with discipline and a plan. And then she turned that consistency into a breakthrough. Today, she's helping other women do the same. And I'm super excited for you to join us for the conversation.
Okay, so this is fantastic. We've seen how you started and then through the process realizing, wow, that was a trauma for you. And then most of the time we've learned now that our traumas and our patterns are what lead us to what we're supposed to be doing. And if we don't figure out that calling, we end up in a state of being miserable. But our callings normally come out of that, right? But I know you're doing something else currently right now. So tell us about what you've got going on.
So what I'm doing currently is more of a personal passion. I'm trying to balance my work life balance. So this one's a little bit more positive and it is towards women. So and last year in January, I opened up a movement for women and it's called FitpreneurHer. So it's basically talking about, hey, I know we work, we make money. That's all we focus on because we are in these masterminds. All they talk about is money. What about us? What about our bodies? What about our minds? What about our personal selves? Because we only have one vessel. God gave us one vessel, and we're taking care of other stuff but ourselves. So I am very big in fitness. As I launched FitpreneurHer, and what it is a community of women that want to come together and support each other and just talk about, hey, I lost, for example, I lost 55 pounds over a year ago. Oh yes, a little bit over a year ago. And I did it all by myself. I didn't do any injections, any weight loss drugs. I decided to, okay, I'm doing my business now. I want to do a challenge for myself. So I hired a coach and he's a fitness coach for bodybuilder, and he gave me my meal plan and he's like, okay, good luck. In my mind I'm like, that's all I'm getting, like a meal plan? What about the workouts? He's like, that's on you. Like, I'm gonna track you. You're gonna come to me every week. You're gonna send me before photos. You're gonna give me your weight, and we're gonna take it from there. So just that alone, I realized that I did the work. I focused on myself. I took that meal plan and I worked out. I worked my butt off and I got so lean. I lost 55 pounds. And it just happened within a 8-month, 9-month period, just like that. So I knew myself. I was like, you know what? If I can do it, I'm not special. I'm like everybody else. Anybody can do it. So that's how Fitpreneur was born, because I wanted to share that message. You're not alone. We all have goals. We all feel, what's the word? Like self-confidence problems, self-esteem issues. Every single person, every woman, every man, we all have confidence problems. And the only way to build that is kind of build a group together, busy women, moms that run businesses, but they don't have that time, or they don't know how to make that time for fitness and even eating right and clean. So that's where that community is born. I just launched it. I'm trying to build a Facebook group so that way women can join. And I also wrote a book on it. It's a fitness planner that can track you for 90 days. It's called the 90-day reset. It's like a diary. It's something that you do it on your own. I built it because I couldn't find a planner that suited me. There's a million out there. So I built it as for me, what helped me to stay positive. It has affirmation quotes. It has a diary. It has a fitness diary. It has daily for 90 days. So I would love to give anybody a free ebook. I have it already, and they can print it out. They can use it on their iPad to write it down. I would love to share that.
Bella, that's so generous. I want one. I totally,
Yes,
it,
I'll
you know,
send it to you.
I have neglected myself for years and it shows up. And as I'm aging, and this is not how I want things to go. So I beat myself up because I'm going to start Monday. I'm going to do this. And I have moments, but the accountability and being around other people
Absolutely.
through it are so powerful. So, all right, we could put the link for whatever you have in these show notes also. And thank you for sharing that with everyone.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, that is such a generous gift. And I'm definitely going to be one of the first people in line to get this. So I'll put the link in the show notes, but do you have some social where people can find you for the FitpreneurHer?
Yes, I have an IG account that's FitpreneurHer. And there you have a bunch of funny quotes and before and after photos of myself so people could follow. And that way they can reach out to me and get the free ebook.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I will put your IG account for FitpreneurHer right here in the show notes. And everybody, regardless of whether you have 55 pounds to lose or you just want to be around a bunch of amazing women, this is the gateway to get into that. And as you build this community, we'll be the first ones in because we're following the page and seeing what you're doing. So this is perfect.
Yay, I love it.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. And I think that the journey from trauma to helping to finding our purpose to then getting that rolling to where we decide the next level and then coming and saying, okay, now I need to take care of myself, and then coming and helping other women do that also. Life is a journey, and if we continue to follow the paths that we are supposed to be on, it makes such an impact, not just in our life, not just in the people, our loved ones that are around us, their lives also, but in the lives of the greater community, the people that might not have met us if we weren't doing what we were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and also as we get older, we realize that every hiccup, every bump on the road is a learning lesson for the future. So if everybody wakes up in the morning and say their affirmations and be grateful, realize that there's always good things ahead. Bad times, good times, they're all temporary. So it depends how you handle it versus bringing yourself down for it and staying in the negative energy. So coming from somebody that has a high stress position, for me to think like that is huge, because I had to learn how to be that way. I had to look at things on the brighter side. So no, there's no failure. The only failure is not trying.
Yes. And not trying again and not trying again. I mean,
Hmm.
and quitting, right?
Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
Thank you, Bella, for being on the Moms Wealth Club podcast. And we will have all the information in the show notes on where to reach out to Bella. Definitely follow her journey, like and subscribe everything she's doing, because the more you get to know her, the more you're going to love her and the more she can impact your life. So until next time, a wise woman will prosper. So buy the field, plant the vineyard, and watch it multiply. We'll see you next time.